تبسم تبسم وخل الهموم وخل الغموم وخل الضجر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Alhamdulillah, my dear brothers, the ruqya, the subject of ruqya is a very important subject for many reasons. The first one, how there is a lot of people who are stuck in these problems, and to find solution to this problem, they are fall into shirk. So before to go forward, I have to explain what is ruqya. To get an understanding of the subject of ruqya, we will understand it through this hadith from Sahih Muslim. When Nabi Sallallahu came to Medina by Hijrah, some companions, a group of companions asked him, we were doing ruqya before Islam. What do you say about this? And Nabi Sallallahu answered, recite me your ruqya. Recite me your ruqya. And after he answered, Nabi Sallallahu, there is no wrong in doing ruqya as long as there is no shirk in it. What does that mean? It means ruqya is to treat someone with words. To treat someone with words. And before Islam, they could use any words. It could be poetry. It could be also some words contain some idol they used to worship, or some pacts with jinns. So because this companion, they come from a people who was an idol worshippers, they want to be sure that they treat people with the good word and not use idol names or jinns names. So from this hadith we know, because the Nabi Sallallahu say, recite me your ruqya. So it means it was words. So the term ruqya was known before revelation. So it was and it was any words you will say to treat someone. So that is how we can make the difference between ruqya and medicine, because we don't treat people in medicine with words. So that is and we devise this from this hadith, the ruqya in three type of ruqya. The first one is the shirk ruqya. So all the words you can use to treat people, including some associating partners. So this one, through this hadith, was completely forbidden by Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So that is the first one. And from this hadith also, the second was the pre-Islamic or Jahiliyyah ruqya. So this one, that was the companion, what is made, it was all the words you can say to chase the jinns or to help people who have evil eyes, but it's not Quran, but it not contain any associating partners. So that is the second one. Now there is a third one, the Quran ruqya. So this third Quran ruqya we can understand with another hadith, when this companion, they met this tribe, and this chief of this tribe, non-Muslim tribe, was bitten by this scorpion. He asked help, and they asked help from it to the companion, and they asked them, there is someone of you who is a raqi, so someone who practice ruqya. And they was companions say, yes, me, I can make ruqya. And the others was very surprised, because it was not known like someone who is practice ruqya. So what he done, he read Surah Al-Fatiha during 3 days. And this chief cured about the biting of scorpions. So this hadith is included in Sahih Muslim and in other version in Sahih Bukhari. So it's an authentic hadith. And we know from this hadith that also Quran could be used to cure any illnesses, but it's not our subject here. Now from that we know that Quran progressively replace the pre-Islamic ruqya, because after that the companion, they don't use the pre-Islamic words to help and to cure people by the permission of Allah. They use Quran, they replace it by Quran. And how we know that that they didn't use Quran one moment, because Nabi Sallallahu asked this companion who was reciting Fatiha, and Nabi Sallallahu asked, how did you know it was a ruqya? I mean that Fatiha Quran was a ruqya. So how did you know you could help and cure to someone with reciting Fatiha? And this companion say it just come into my mind. So like an inspiration. And Nabi Sallallahu approved, and from that progressively the ruqya, what we call now ruqya, become Quran. So the pre-Islamic ruqya, because the shirk was absolutely forbidden by Nabi Sallallahu. So progressively Quran ruqya replaced the Jahiliyyah ruqya, the pre-Islamic ruqya. And from then, we know now, from this time, we know now, when we say ruqya, it's just with Quran. So that is ruqya. So now, when we call ruqya, we of course, we just think about Quran ruqya. So this word recite Quran. So now, it is why it is a very important subject. And before to go further, we have to explain that it's a reality. It's not a game. It's not some funny thing that some magician they can make without no effect. And from our perspective, we have evidence and proof of that. So there is many verses. For example, most of the prophets, they were accused to be, when they want to spread the message of Islam, they are accused to be or a sorcerer or possessed by jinns. And for example, we have this verse 51 in the Surah 51. There is exactly in this example, those people who accused prophets to be a sorcerer or possessed by jinn. So this phenomenon is very known. Now I'll give just this verse because it's explicit, and also we all know it since we are young, and maybe it could be enough to share with you that it's a reality. This verse is from Surah Al-Falaq, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من شر النفاثات في العقد. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us to ask Him His protection against who? Against those who blow on nuts. So who are those who blow on nuts? We have to come back. We have to come back to the tafsir of this verse. They are the sorcerers. So why they blow on nuts? That is exactly, typically, what is the magic, what is black magic, what is jadoo, what is sihr. They take a symbol. So in this case, the symbol, it's a nuts. And they will blow on before reciting some satanic things, satanic words, or to say some jinns names or some any other names than the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then this magic, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this type of magic, He tells us to ask His protection. So it's not a game, it's a reality. Now, how to know, how to recognize if someone is touched by black magic, jadoo, sihr, evil eye, or jinns. So there is 4 types of symptoms. The first one, they are the blockages in life. So what's the blockages in life? Someone wants to get job and he cannot. It's like every doors in front of him, they are closed. It's like a negative energy around him. Everything he will try, he cannot achieve it, he cannot succeed it. Or he wants to get married and he cannot. He is always trying and he cannot. Like this example of one of my patients. He was 28 years old and he wanted to get married, and one time he called me and he said, maybe I have a problem. I say, what is your problem? And he told me, I want to get married and I cannot. I say, explain me more, give me more details. Say, subhanallah, each time when I met someone, everything is fine at the beginning, and after a moment when it starts to become serious, the family went to meet each other, this person disappeared totally. I have no news, even no justification why she don't want to continue, nothing. I say, in my mind, I say, if it happened 1 or 2 times, it's possibly. So I asked him, how many times it happened? He told me 10 times. And 10 times, it's always the same process. So now we introduce another element to recognize if your problem is a normal problem and abnormal one. What is it? The line is this: the problem have to be repetitive, systematic, and appeared suddenly. So this, why the blockages are the first more important symptom, because that is the purpose of black magic. The black magic was done to destroy your life, to separate you from your husband, from your wife, for you to not get children, etc., etc. So, and all that by the permission of Allah. So if you are touched by some such blockages, so this is a good sign that there is something abnormal. And this symptom is present in the Quran from the previous ayat I give you, min sharri nafathati fil uqad. So al-uqad, the knots was made to attach your life, then you cannot advance. The second type of symptom, they are the abnormal or unusual health problem. When someone is touched by these problems, mystic problem, he can get pain, body pain, and the doctor, they don't understand how it comes, because when they make the exam, they see nothing, they cannot explain it, or they can just make constatation that it's there, but they cannot cure it. Also, some very original diseases. Typically, the doctor will say, we never saw that before. It's the first time, and we don't understand. And the third symptom, they are the unusual or abnormal mental state. When someone is touched by jinn or sihr, he will have a dysfunction of his emotions, and especially his bad emotion. He will get angry for no reason, small reason, or if it is a couple, they will get argue very suddenly, or they will get sad and crying for no objective reason, confusion, lot of thought coming in the same time. They cannot focus, they can have a lot of forgetting, and it could go to the point that the person have very bad thought, like to commit suicide. Like this couple of my patients, I saw them yesterday. Suddenly, the wife started to hate his husband without no objective reason. When I asked her, there is a reason, there is something to. Alhamdulillah, I'm also professional psychotherapist, so we used to give advices or to use psychotherapy for the couple. So she was unable to give me even one reason. Even herself, she didn't know what happened. When I checked all the symptoms, I saw that she was touched by black magic. And what is very interesting in this diagnostic is the moment when because it's from rational, from the reality of the person, we can, from these elements, we can understand the problem. The moment we explain it, alhamdulillah, is the part of the treatment. The person start to understand why they have all this problem, and it's a part of the problem. And I give always this example. This couple, when I give them the background, what happened behind all this phenomenon, abnormal phenomenon, they understand it was not their fault, and they have not to feel guilty. So this husband, when he understands that, he takes the forehead of his wife and he kisses it, because he say, now I understand, sorry for all that. And there was need to divorce. And how many couple they divorce, how many couple they fight, and they don't understand why. The last symptom, they are the bad dreams. Now, when someone is touched by black magic, sihr or jinn, he will have very specific dream. So what is it? He will dream to be chased by some animals or humans. They want to kill him or to fight him. He will dream of snakes, dogs, falling down, flying, water mass, river, sea, tsunami, rain, cemetery, dead people, funeral, tombs, snakes, dogs, etc., etc. So we have a list of this specific dream. What is very interesting is, alhamdulillah, we have the chance to travel all over the world, and it's always the same specific dream. So we match all these symptoms, and we know if the person rationally through the symptom, because if we admit that black magic, it's an illness, it should have its symptoms, and they are the symptoms. If we recognize the symptoms, we recognize if this person is touched or not. You could need a professional treatment. So at this case, we make cupping and we add cupping. So we make cupping, for example, on your body pain, and you recite specific Quranic verses. And we can add also sana leaves. Sana leaves, it's a sunnah leaves that Nabi Sallallahu teaches. We can take it even once a year. So we use it if you ate black magic or you drink black magic, you have a lot of stomach pain and the doctor don't understand. It's possibly you ate black magic. So these sana leaves will remove it by the permission of Allah. So now this treatment, we have Ruqya Center, and we'll give you the addresses after. Before, how to protect yourself. So now you have to understand that the protective step and the curative step. Now, if you are touched, to protect yourself is not enough. You have to treat yourself with the treatment I gave you. Now, how to protect yourself? The most important thing is, of course, I will give you the dua, etc. But the most important thing is to leave the sins. I give you this example. Now, if you go out from your house and you say, Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, according to the hadith, will send you angels to protect you from shayateen. But now, if you say this dua and straight after you make sins, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take off this protection. So this most important thing, the most important protection is to leave the sins. After that, you have, of course, you have to read Ayatul Kursi after each prayer, to read Surah Al-Ikhlas, Al-Falaq, Al-Nas, after Surah Al-Fajr, after the prayer Fajr, after Salah Maghrib, and before sleeping. And also there is 5 moments you have absolutely to say Bismillah and to teach it to your family. And of course there is a dua to learn and to say for each occasion, but the minimum to do and to say is Bismillah. When you enter at home, before undress, before entering toilet, so that is the third one. 4, before eating or drinking, and 5, before intercourses between husband and wife. So these 5 moments you have to say Bismillah and minimum, and to teach your family to say it, because at this moment the jinns can interact, and the hadith are very clear for that. We'll be in the Ruqya Center in Johannesburg. So in Johannesburg, it will be in 110 Goldman Street in Florida. So I repeat, 110 Goldman Street in Florida. So our Ruqya Center is open. So all people who recognize these symptoms and want to be treated or just want to check, they can come. And also people who want to train, we train everybody who want to train in this Ruqya. So that is also a very important purpose for us, to train maximum people as possible, to give this Islamic solution and this alternative to our brothers and sisters who are stuck in this problem, and before they used to go to people who treat them with shirk. So we have absolutely to give this Islamic solution. And if you need phone contact, we'll give you this phone contact. Is 079, I repeat, 079-565-8013. I repeat, 079-565-8013. And our website is www.ruqya.co.za. So inshallah, you will have all these details, especially the references of the verses to read in your own in this website. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم في العالمين انك حميد مجيد. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
تبسم وخل الهموم وخل الغموم وخل الضجر.